I've had opportunity to take several groups on tours of the county jail and hear the things that seem to emerge each and every time. The jail is not structured well. It's not designed well. There is not physical space to do restorative or redemptive work there. On top of that, you have an under-resourcing problem. There just aren't the resources available to the jail, to the people who run the jail.
And the question I always ask myself when you walk out of the jail, did I just leave this person in the most humane condition possible? These are real people. There's real life impact of coming up against the criminal justice system as it is today.
We've had lots of opportunities to interact with folks who have been in and out of the jail. The common theme throughout all of their experiences, as I have heard them, is that they feel like they don't matter anymore. It's almost like they are non-persons when they are there.
I started using recreationally at the age of 16. By my early 20s, I was considered, I guess, a full-blown addict. I've been booked into Oklahoma County 20 plus times. It's a nightmare. You're on lockdown 23 hours a day through the week. You get out 1 hour either in the morning or afternoon for rec. And then the weekends, we're locked down 24 hours a day. We're not out again until Monday. They say it's worse than, I've never been to prison, but they say it's worse than prison. No sunlight, no outside interaction.
I am an Army brat, an Air Force veteran, and I was also a single parent. I made some bad decisions. Drugs kept me from making the right and correct decisions. I lost 2 of my children. Those times led me through a lot of turmoil. One of them was at Oklahoma City Jail. I was in the jail for 17 days, but I have to tell you, that place, the conditions, I don't care what you've done, you should not be exposed to conditions like that. The food was nothing but starch, and for a type 2 diabetic like myself, it was hell. I almost bottomed out one time while I was in there. I was told, well, you shouldn't have been here. And you just get that feeling that nobody cares, about you being there.
At that point, I knew that I was an addict and I knew I needed help. I didn't feel like I was a lost cause. I was begging for a program. Drug Court is the program that basically has kept me out of prison. Drug Court has given me the opportunity to mature, be a productive member of society. So they sent me to First Step.
Women's First Step is a work residential recovery center. Women who are struggling with addiction from drugs and or alcohol can come and they stay with us 6 months up to 2 years. So we do work with the jail actually quite a bit. A lot of times we will get calls from family members who say, I have a family member sitting in county jail, what can you do to help? We can actually start the process that day.
Like at one point in my life, I felt like there was no help helping me. Drug Court and First Step has given me hope. I now live a happy life knowing that that's a part of my past.
I said, I gotta do something to change this cycle. Fortunately enough for me, I was capable of going with the program with TEAM. This program came and got me for nothing, saved me.
TEAM is a nonprofit here in Oklahoma City. We aim to help people affected by incarceration. We are able to interview individuals in the county jail, learn about their background, and we put all that on paper and approach a judge and ask them to bond this person out. If they are approved, we drive up to the jail, we pick them up and bring them over to TEAM, connecting them to the services that they very badly need. Our goal is rehabilitation for that person. Our goal is to see that person flourish.
And it was everything that I needed. As far as my medical, my physical, my spiritual, all of it was right there for me. So they were my heroes as far as I was concerned.
And as faith communities re-engage in these conversations, this is an opportunity for the church to come alongside and say, no, there are no such things as human beings that can be wasted.
I'm not a lost cause. I was just lost in the world. There's a huge need for people of faith.
The one thing about the faith community and the churches that get involved are they get involved and they get to know these ladies. We couldn't do it without the faith community. We absolutely could not.
I wish the faith community knew how much they're needed. I have a feeling that many churches in the faith community understand that we're here to serve the least of us, but now it's a game of doing it. Not just resources and prayers, but their actual efforts are very needed.
They have to educate themselves on what is actually going on out there in the community. That's the best thing that they could possibly do.
What I'm seeing now is this is a God-sized problem. We need a God-sized response to dealing with it. And we can't sit back and just wait. We're all stakeholders in what this criminal justice does. It affects us all.
And as many of us as there are, and as loud as our voices can be, we can make a real change in how these issues unfold in front of us, and we can make a real change in people's lives and then the trajectory of households and communities.